All right, so that's that bit, and that's 1910. That's just after 1910. That's the see the aerial. Yeah, all right. That's the back of the stuff of the quarry. No, we had all everything like a description of it. We're going to pack and store it so that when we lift it out. That was their idea to show that they've done it. They've got the number on it too, they should have, but that doesn't seem people come to us who just take it in. Right, that's the master builder's collecting all those woodworking tools. With the frame. Right. There's $1 million. Operated that, and the bridge is upstairs. There's a toilet that side and wash basin that side. That's the fan and the toilet number 3. Sure whether that's us, but we can always kid it is. Now these are the operating mimic boards of the kiln. All the switches were below. Now today, it's all controlled by a computer in the one room, everything. So they were the old things.
This was below the kiln because
No, right at the end of the kiln. This was the kiln control.
I went down there one day with my camera. You know, Max, I went in and took photos when he held the filter up, and I took a photo inside.
Yeah. Right. Now,
I'll tell you all about this later.
right, kids, look at this. This is for 1954, and that's the daily operation, and that's the month of an opening. Now look, that was all pen and ink. Look how neat it is. You open any page you like.
You go to the 27th of September, that's what I was
54. Well, but look how neat it is. That's pen and ink. No gloss, no rubbing out, no white out. Okay? So today it'll all be on a computer, but that's called hard copying. You see, they're big time now, they can do a broadsheet on a computer, but that's a broadsheet 50 years ago.
Just briefly, girls, the cement, there was a slurry, the limestone was mixed with water and other things, and then as it came down here, became powder.
400 degrees, 900 degrees, 1600 degrees, 900 degrees.
We talking sea?
Yeah. And see the chains there? They all hung in this part here. And when the chains went down under the slurry, they'd heat up the slurry. When the chains come up, they'll be heated up by the hot gases. And then they go under the slurry again. And that will keep it broken up. And that's the chain system. When you up that end, you hear it going clunkety, 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 clunk. So there you go. All right? I'll give you a quick run see so that you
I wanted to hear what you
cycling.
Yes, what's next?
I can't take 6.
Yes, what's next?
What's another one? What's one she hasn't mentioned?
You won't know that one, but that's the clay pigeon. That's to throw the clays out. That's Nommy Vickers. Righto, next. What can you see there?
Oh, football?
Yeah.
Where?
Next.
Yeah. That's what I counted. The
This.
shoes.
Oh, very good. Do what?
I counted the shoes.
Yeah, but hang on. Those shoes are
Special shoes.
they're special shoes for what sport?
Soccer.
No. Come on. No.
Football.
Eh?
Football?
No.
Golf?
You got a bat in your hand.
Oh, cricket.
No. You got a bat in your hand.
Tennis?
You got a bat in your hand, not a tennis racket. A bat.
Baseball?
Yeah. There's a photo of them there. And then what's the next one up?
Oh, sorry.
Rope quoit.
Quoit.
That's where they throw the rope quoits onto a pig. They can throw thousands like that. Just boom, boom, boom. What else? Go on. Still got one to go. Ladies.
Ladies.
The croquet.
Where's croquet?
That's the croquet TV. See the croquet? Up here.
Yes. What's the that look like? Sort of round sort of thing.
No, they hoops. You know, hoops in the ground, and you knock the ball. You've got the hammer.
Oh, like
mallet.
this.
Yeah, that's it.
An inverted thing.
Yeah.
Stuck in the,
Yeah. All right. So how many's that? Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. That's a model that the bloke made in South Australia. The working model, 7 foot long, 700 weight. I've got a video of it working in New South Wales, but that's a model. And the people in Canberra are making the model of the big garret. And they've been 7 years at it, and I reckon another 3 years they'll have it done. And it's going to be about nearly 15 foot long. So they'll have to design a big chassis to cart it around.
Yes. Where's that going to reside?
They're in Canberra,
Okay.
but they go to Wagga. I think that's where their home thing is.
When
I'm just going to whiz you through, and then you can have a look at it properly.
Oh, so much
That's
to
the
see.
brickwork out of the old vertical kilns. That's the brick with the coating on it. Okay.
Oh,
That's the big mistake. That's the chain end of the thing, and it was, instead of being 400 degrees, it was 1600 degrees, and all the stainless steel chains in there. That's cost about 400,000. That's how we used to bag the cement in the 20s, the early 30s in June. Very dusty.
very dusty, and also you have to be careful of the moisture.
Yeah, and the mice now.
Oh, yeah, mice.
Stone roof. Right, okay, stone from all over. Some fossils from the quarry.
this is the more interesting one.
Right up, next.
Wow.
Upstairs.
Follow.
This is the time for the school room. There's all the memoirs of the...
Mm.
Right, you can have a quick look in there, and then I'm giving him a quick tour, and then he's going to do it in depth. Right, yeah.
Thank
It'll
you.
take a while, won't it?
Yes.
There's a big bunch of the night that come down from Melbourne.
Yes. With this weather, it's
Yeah.
flood.
Yeah, the land was flooded.
Well,
When
yeah.
I was young, there was bootmakers down in Geelong West called Doctors. That's a handmade blade.
Wow.
Nothing either.
But all my school shoes and football boots are made on him. It's just impacting the street just past the road. The shop's still there, but it's not a boot right in it. But he did all handmade shoes and boots. So there you go, that's the most, that's 1968, that's the most the company got to, that's the whole 8 kills. 3 out that side of the road, 5 there.
Yes, yes, yes.
There's the new,
987, no.
there's the old railway, and there's the new conveyor.
Yes.
There's both the old crushers there, 1, 2.
These here?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're crushers.
Yes.
There's the coal transport at the top of the hill,
The coal was used to fire the power station here?
and the kilns.
And the kilns?
Yeah. Pitman's had the contract
I remember.
for bringing the coal, oxide and iron ore down the hill to the
The
coal
coal, oxide,
and on iron ore.
and iron ore was for the lime cement.
For mixing, yeah, they had the heaps here. They tipped up here.
Right, and what was that power station?
That was fired by coal, and then
To-
gas had finished. We had finished up with a 10 megawatt station.
Okay. The coal was used as part of the cement
Yeah, we
process?
powdered the coal in, and then we used oil, and then we used gas. We're using gas today, plus
When was that photo taken, mate?
1968.
There's only be 2 kilns across the road.
Well, there's the way I know, but there's 3 chimneys.
Okay.
Right?
It's not as if coal was used.
And there's the, about just after 1910, see the aerial ways out there to the right?
Yes.
And there's Finesford, there, see over where the other side, there's all orchards?
Yep.
And there's 1910, see the chimney there, that flew over in 1912, here, this one here.
Yes.
Yeah,
The one standing up on its own.
yeah, no, here, but that was at the top of the hill, this one.
Use your pointer.
Going there.
Yes, that
There
was.
was a launder going up there, take the gas up.
Yes.
That blew over in 1912. I've got a photo of all the people standing on the side. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's recent.
Yeah, now
Don't
no
show it anymore. No.
Oh yeah. That's just we got them in the quarry room. Righto.
Moving right along.
Move on. Just to give you an idea.
You've grown a bit since last time you were here.
Well, 22 years max to go. Max and my parents and I through about nine.
You've only been 3/4 round.
Get to
All
this.
stone timbers there and all the way through.
This was a bit of just an extra display.
Look in there, left and right. Right. Ordinary looking stones, quick, look. Quick. Ordinary looking Johnnies, right. Wait a moment. Now look. They're the stones that got silicates in them and they glow under shortwave light, right? But they glow different colours. But they're all silicates. Not all stones do that, only the stones with silicate. Right? All have equipment in there. Physical testing and chemical testing. Right? Up we go.
Up we go. Follow Max. Is it on?
Yes.
Dad, how big is this house?
You can tell from the outside.
Can you go here next year?
The
Oh,
orphanage. It was an orphanage.
oh.
There's all the 25-year watches been handed out over the years.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
There's all photos of explosions and everything there in the various albums.
They're free to look at.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's the list I worked out when I first started at the company. My drafting table. Right, next.
Stan Dean. Oh, I know that name.
Yeah, who's the front end loader driver?
Yes.
Mm.
There's some of
This
the
is
toys.
toy here. No.
Equipment used in.
Trains.
Look at the muddy ones.
Oh,
Mm.
Is there? So there's all old typewriters and calculators.
who knows Spanish?
Me.
What's calidad mean?
Quality.
My wife's from Chile. Knows Spanish.
Yeah. We did
Oh,
have one of those.
look at the typewriters we threw into the tip.
I know, you did.
Could have propped something up here.
For more.
We did have a Remington.
Yeah, in my play we had
You
one.
know the little calculators?
Mm-hmm.
Well, before they had those, this is what the ladies used in the business.
Ah, yeah.
How does it work?
Oh, you've got to press the numbers and then you press for multiply, division or subtraction. You know, do this and the answer comes up here.
Are they 240 volt?
Yeah, probably.
And every time you used it, it used to create interference sometimes in the house because it used to.
And there's a button one there, there's a mechanical one there, that's an older one, and there's a smaller one there. Right? Righto, we move along. Don't worry about it, you're going to have a good look for you.
No, but it's good when you explain.
The football there?
Yes.
Was that the football they played the game with?
Them whale ribs. And see that bone there?
Mm-hmm.
Now have a look, this is the one out of a whale.
In.
There? You like the kitchen, we do your kitchen up. Come and have a look at our kitchen.
I would like, yeah. Mmm.
Drop a pot and a pan here.
Isn't that for
Yeah, that's a mangle. You used to put the big sheets and everything through there.
Yeah.
Oh, what a mangle.
Mangle.
Mango.
Is that the Preston Royal? No.
Hey?
See, look,
What's a
Anna's.
mangle for?
For putting your sheets and things, when you do your washing, you run the sheets through.
My abuelita tenía one of those
They're red for
in
that.
the memory family.
Are there still biscuits?
Good
We
question.
That's how you used to go down the grocer's and ask for half a pound of biscuits, okay?
Good
And
question.
he picked them out, but there was always broken ones, so you used to go down later with threepence and ask for threepence worth of broken biscuits, and he'd give you a bag full of all broken biscuits.
You know Auntie Judy? She used to have a shop and I used to do that. Brockoff and Arnott's. Yes. And I used to, all the layers of biscuits used to be separated by paper,
Yeah.
and as you remove the last bit of paper, you used to
What's this?
So one
That's
My mother
a
has
dressmaker's form for balloon skirts.
Andy, look,
That's an adjustable.
it's not to keep it. You say clutter go. I'm 20.
But we don't have that sort of stuff to
But-
clutter our house.
I
And
know.
this?
That's lace in there, but they've wrapped it up. It's black lace. They've wrapped it up so the silverfish don't eat it. The moths.
Silverfish.
You see the old-fashioned washing machine?
Yes.
Look there.
Yes.
You seen that action, the hand action?
No, but
You've got to lift that up and down to wash.
Yes, the wash. Oh, look at the bottle. Look at this bottle.
What was in there?
Yes, it's
The
in.
crane and the conveyor. There's an aerial bucket there. Right, fossils there from different, there's backbones from different whales.
Oh.
And there's a lot of little teeth down there.
The shacks?
Right. There's the thing we used to do, the underground drainage. We used to sink the shaft with the windlass, and then that was the shape underneath the ground. That's where Bruce McEwen and co used to do the mining.
that is what I'm unclear about in the early days before the open cut started.
No, that,
But how the drainage came to be important because of seepage or
well, yeah, 80 feet below sea level.
80 feet.
Yeah.
I knew it was below sea level,
Yeah.
but how there's a system of tunnels under the floor.
Yeah. See, this is partly waterproof. There's the miner's shirt. That's how you bought it from Morris Jacobs, an old shop in Geelong. And you used to bring it, and you'd get a pot of linseed oil, and you'd boil the linseed oil, and you'd put the shirt into it, soak it, and then dry it, and that became a waterproof. It was real prickly, and that was called a miner's waterproof shirt. Boiled linseed oil. That's the shirt that you used to lift the trolley up to the surface and tip it. And that's a reversible fan. You either sucked or blew.
Okay.
Roots type, like a supercharged.
Yes.
Okay? They're fossils the same age. They're from the Great Australian Bight. They're the same age as the quarry though. Miocene. But they're from the Great Australian Bight there. Right, there's the map of the quarry. And there's where we shifted the river from there out to there.
When was that done?
1990.
Of course, I'm missing a hell of a lot here because, I mean, that was concrete lined. We used to go,
Yeah. This bit here.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
Most of it.
So
That's the old quarry there.
Yes.
And that's the new path of the river, that's from 1990. Alright?
Okay, in relation to where was the bridge? The rail bridge, I take it might have been along here somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Down along this way.
Your rail bridge down on that point there.
Round about here.
Over a bit, they're just on the point. No, the point here, there.
Point.
Yeah,
There.
yeah.
That's it.
Alright?
They're houses, they're farmhouses.
Yeah. Now right up.
You're an aeroplane looking.
There's this wagon loaded with limestone. They're going across the bridge, and they're there out at the quarry. Next, shell collection, present day shells. Layout of the
For instance, what was the reason for shell collection? That's to fill the room?
no, yes and no. One of our fellows,
£40.
his mother had the collection. He was the draftsman at the factory, and she looked over and she said, "Well, look, I've got shells just in boxes under the bed, which I like. Here, I'll lend you to the
Excellent.
You don't look the
No, it
rainbow.
lends a bit of variety.
Yeah. So there's cameras. There's the first Astamiki mantle made in Australia there, down there, and there's one of the first transistor radios up there. Right? Here's the story of the orphanage here.
Install Mickey radio, okay? Careful when you walk through.
That's here.
There's all the, this is what's left of the orphanage. That's gone, right?
Okay.
And there's the story of the orphanage there. See that room in there? There it is there. That was an orphanage. Look at the beds.
Oh, wow.
Right?
140 years ago.
Right up here. This is pre-decimal.
Das ist.
The halfpennies, the pennies, the trishes, the zacks, the denas and the 2 bobs.
Now, girls, remember Sovereign Hill last year?
Yes.
Will you find from 1860, which Queen Elizabeth will you find on the coin?
Victoria.
Not bad. And what did you see yesterday in the stall at Lansfield Swap Meet? There's a container of what?
Pennies.
And farthings. Did you see any farthings?
No.
No.
Shillings?
Yeah.
You heard about the hotline from the White House to the Kremlin?
I've heard of it.
Well,
yeah.
there's the hot phone from the Melbourne office.
Bit melted.
What happened?
In a
Accidentally.
fire. Now there's all the cement bags.
Oh,
And when the
yeah.
cement come out from England, first they come out in barrels.
Yep,
Okay? Alright?
this is familiar.
Gee. People.
There's Farnsford there, the early Farnsford. That's all Farnsford. And that's the knots and splices in there. And there's chips in bottles in there. So there, I'll leave you to it now, so you can take your time.
People will need to have an idea of what they're seeing. It's impossible to put a catalogue together and say, in this room you'll see this, in this room, it's impossible.
Yeah.
You might have got around to it eventually.
Yeah.
Which one was your office?
Oh, our offices were up top here,
All right.
but this is the early bridge across the river. That was 1855. The Farns Ford, they used to go through the river about there. That was Farns Ford.
Yeah.
And that's the first timber bridge, and that was they used to collect, what do you call it, toll. And that was a pub, that was a pub, that was a pub, and there was a pub up there.
Daddy,
Yeah.
does this do anything?
It's a model.
Well, it used to, but
Portable,
so we've got some lighthouses there, but with this switch, the channel lights flicking on, well, they're not flicking on at the moment. We've got to find out why. I haven't got round to that.
Okay. That's clean stuff. Remember we've been once on the ferry?
I'll leave you to it for a while.
Oh,
All right.
thank you.
What's
You can start anywhere you like and finish anywhere you like.
Welcome, Daddy.
Any questions, just ask us.
Oh no,
I have a
I'll
question.
write to the meeting or whatever. And,
Yes, Richard? What's down here? That's where you come from first. You walk through there and up the other stairs.
Oh.
This is a shortcut. Okay? There's history. There's all the stone history there. Okay? Now, take it all in, because if we have to do your written exam at the finish.
That's my line.
That's all right.
So,
Why did you
Jessica,
say that in the beginning?
put
I
more
would have
attention.
taken more in.